which is basically taking away like unions' collective bargaining rights in Wisconsin. And I have to tell you, like, I've changed, my viewpoints have kind of shifted from the beginning, because when it was going through, I mean, it felt like this attack on teachers, and it still is an attack on teachers, I think, in the public school system, but it did get me questioning, like, what is the role of unions now? And I'm not sure what their role is now, because we live in a totally different era. But in the end, it was kind of a big power grab, and I just would be curious to see how, like, Scott Walker, the Republicans, really have a plan to, like, make public schools better. I don't think it's about improving public schools. I think it's just about money. And in the end, it's like really simple. I don't think people in Wisconsin want to pay to educate poor children in Milwaukee. And it's like pretty obvious it was a power grab, but I'm not angry anymore, I guess. I'm curious to see what will happen.
Couchsurfing is the best, well, is really wonderful. When I tell people that I participate in this community of people that are essentially strangers that invite people into their homes while they're visiting a city, I get, the first reaction is concern for my safety. Yes, it is a risky thing to be a part of. I don't know any of the people that are coming to stay with me before they do. They could be freaks, they could be murderers, they could be thieves, they could be mean, they could be any number of terrible things. But I think that a big part of it for me is it embodies the faith that I have in humankind. Bad things happen all the time, whether or not we invite them into our homes, or whether we're walking across the street in public, or whatever the case might be. Bad things happen. And to live life fearfully, and to shut down experiences, and to close yourself off from them for the sake of trying to preserve your safety, I think is not a way that I want to live my life. Also, with that, I think there's an implied relationship with the Couchsurfing community that, we're all in this together. We are all aware of the risks. We've done what we are able to mitigate those before we get into a bad situation, but also being able to handle that when they come up, in a respectful way is important. So Couchsurfing is awesome.
PDA, are we giving thoughts?
It's funny, I used to be completely against it, and I still kind of am, but it's hard to keep my hands off her at times.
I'm against it.
In theory,
unless I'm doing that.
I'm against PDA, except for us.
Yeah, we're fine. Everyone else, keep it to yourselves.
Yeah, get a room, people.
Don't be rude. Come on.
For real, twins? If you don't have a twin, it's because you ate your twin. Also, when I was in high school, I dated a twin, and I couldn't tell him and his brother apart. I always thought that they were going to try to fuck with me. Maybe they did.
Phones with cords. That's what I think about public schools. It seems to be, and rightfully so, following a method that used to be relevant. But all of a sudden, there's something else that comes along. You can want to hang on to the cordless phone till your hands are numb, but eventually the wireless phone is probably the next thing that should be looked at. And I think there are a lot of educational curriculums that are really looking at education and actually retaining and being able to apply information as opposed to memorizing it. And the memorization of information is why I'm probably still starving as an artist. because somebody tried to tell me to memorize something instead of imagine it. And I am built to process information the way a creative person is built to process information. And I'm just one of those people that believe probably half, only by logic, probably half the children in the education system need the creativity in order to succeed as much as the ones that do well at memorization. And then that to me seems like a level playing field. So that's what I feel about it. And that has nothing to do with public education. The public's right outside this window. So whoever's educating outside this window is in public education. That's just how you spell a word. So that's what I'd say about that. Is that 2 minutes?